welcome to my channel. My name is Alexa, and today we're going to be going Christmas shopping. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to be getting is sort of a big project because my mom's been telling me how much she wants a side table for the family room. Now, she has this sort of makeshift side table made out of decorative storage boxes, but I want to make her a real side table. On Pinterest, I came across this side table. Now, is that not like the best idea ever? So I have my own ideas of how to make it, and I'm gonna go to Home Depot, get a few things, and hopefully it works out. Alright, so now I got my wood, and I set up the garage, and I was ready to begin sanding. Alright, so now here's the part where I thought I did a good job sanding, and I needed to wipe off all the dust that I just created, which was basically non-existent. So I asked my dad if I was doing it right. He told me that what I did was wrong, and he set me up with the correct sander and a mask because now it was actually dust coming off from the wood. So now my wood was nice and smooth, and I was ready to begin staining it. I picked out this nice brown color that would match our family room very well. After the first coat, this is what my planks look like. I decided that I wanted a darker color, so I just added a second coat. After the front side dried, the next step was to paint the back side. Just like before, I began adding a second coat to get that dark color that I was looking for. Alright, the next day, my wood was dry and looked exactly the way that I wanted it to. The final step was to put it all together. Alright, so here's my next mistake. Trying to put together the table by myself using a tennis ball hopper, which clearly did not work because there was no way that I could hammer it while it was staying in place. What the heck? How am I supposed to do this? Okay. So my next idea was to bounce them together while I hammered them together, but that failed pretty much immediately. But I kept trying. So at this point, I was pretty frustrated, if you couldn't tell. So I asked my dad for help, and sure enough, we were able to put together the table exactly the way that I wanted it. So now, with the main part being screwed together, I did not need the ball hopper anymore. Now, it was ready for the final step. After hammering
together the top and the bottom of the table, I was very relieved and excited to see the final product. So just to be sure that it worked and I liked the way it looked, I took it into the family room and set it next to the couch. It turned out the color was perfect and it would work perfectly just like I had imagined. The final step was to create the little pillow to go inside the table. So I cut up an old t-shirt, stuffed it with stuffing, and it didn't look perfect, but it'll work just fine. And just like that, the first Christmas present was under the Christmas tree.